This Team Rebel media production is sponsored by Control Freaks. If you want the best gaming technology and hardware out there, get Control Freaks. What is up, guys? This is the King RBL from Team Rebel Pro here. I know we haven't had that much content posted up on YouTube recently, and I'm sorry about that. It's just I haven't had the time to either record it or just to put up amazing gameplays. I think this game I went 55 and 10 with a new class I was using, which is an M4A1 with impact and extended mags. I love this class a lot. But today this is just another CommTime, brought to you by Control Freaks, and this CommTime we're going to be talking about how to ask out girls the King RBL way, and how to get them to, I guess, like you, and for them to say yes, I guess. But basically, if you hear people like saying, I mean, you always hear like little kids, like 6th grade, like texting people saying, "Oh, if you would oh, is this game in slow motion? Hold on, I think it is. Oh yeah, it was slow motion. My bad, guys. All right, so now it's in regular motion. We're gonna move on, but yeah, the way I got my first girlfriend, well, second girlfriend, my first official girlfriend. There's this picture in the living room where my first kiss, which is at 4 years old. I've been born a player, and it was on a swing set with this really hot blonde. And actually, if you look at her now, like her all grown up, she's pretty smoking, no joke. And it was in Washington, D.C. when we were on vacation on a swing set. Born a player. Die a player. Alright. And my first real official girlfriend was in 7th grade when how old was I? I was a young lad. I was 12 years old. The Prince RBL. Yeah. I'm not the, like, strongest, muscliest dude in my grade. Like, there's a lot of people that are taller than me, more stronger than me. But basically I need to slow down. Okay, there was this really hot girl in our grade. Her name was Emma. I'm not gonna say her last name because I think that, I mean, I just don't want y'all fucking stalking her, and then all of a sudden she has 42 friend requests, but on Facebook or some shit. But I dated her for about 7 months, and then I broke up with her, which I sort of regret. But now she dates some black dude who's fucking jacked as hell. But that's besides the point. I didn't think I would even be close to landing a girl, especially being the first one in my grade to even ask out a girl. Basically, I didn't even know that she even liked me. I didn't know how she even liked me. I figured it out after I broke up with her. And it's because, first of all, the way I asked her out is not like all the fucking little kids do. Like, they text each other and they say, "Hey, if I were to ask you if you wanted to go out with me, would you?" Like, seriously, that's not the way you ask somebody out. You go up there, you confront them, and you actually be a man. And if you do that, first of all, they can't say no. Well, they can say no, and it'll look really embarrassing. But if you're a good dude, then she won't say no. But that's what I did. I went right up to her during lunch, and I said, I really like you, and I think that you're beautiful and you're smart. And I said, "Do you want to go out with me?" And she said yes. So we went out for about 7 months, but she was in my class for about a year in 6th grade, like the entire year, and I always sat next to her, I guess, but I mean she always sat next to me. I didn't trying to force it, and she's pretty smoking. I have to admit, she's really hot, and yeah, so I already said she dates some black guy now, but basically what I did before that in 6th grade to get her to like me is what I realized is I was always nice to girls. Like, some people, they like to tease girls and joke around with them too much, and sometimes just disrespect them, and that's not the way you should be. Because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, sorry, at the end of the day, girls will go for a guy that respects them and that respects them as a person and actually treats them well, because that's the kind of guy a girl just wants. And usually those kinds of relationships where a girl dates a guy that is one of those sort of teaser people and just doesn't really respect girls only lasts about 2 days or a week, maybe a month. Just really is not that long. And that's why me and her lasted about 7 months. And it was a pretty awesome 7 months. But, I don't know, I guess I was just bored. I'm not going to talk about the reasons why I broke up with her, but basically being compassionate and actually listening about their issues, because whenever she would walk in, with being mad or something, I would ask, what are you mad about? I would actually ask questions, and usually when girls try and complain about their problems, the guys will say, oh, do you think really anybody cares? Just not respecting them. And that's just them trying to look cool, but, actually honoring and respecting a girl just wins at the end of the day. And if you want to win, and if you are a competitive person, then that's the way to win. And just being nice and respecting them, that's basically the main big thing. Respecting what they have to talk about, respecting their issues. Don't stare at their boobs the entire time. That's just not respectful towards them. Although she might have big tits, it's just, just stay away from it. Help her out when she needs help. There's this one time where she asked, she would text me about twice every night, and we would, start texting about, 5 o'clock to, 8 o'clock, and then from about 10 o'clock to about 12. And, yeah. Now we're actually really good friends, and, I don't really, she tries to text me sometimes, but I just feel like if we get back into texting, then her boyfriend will get mad at me, and then he'll beat me up. And, actually, the reason, I haven't told y'all this, but how I took the girl, she was actually dating this dude who was about 150 pounds, which at the time was about 80 pounds more than me. He was a big football player, insanely strong, and a lot of girls liked him just because how strong he was. And I basically asked her out while she was dating this guy, and after once he figured it out, after in the locker room after school, he went right up to me and called me a skinny piece of shit and knocked my ass out. Literally knocked my ass out. He threw a punch right into my jaw, and I was, bam, gone. And although that was one of the more worst experiences in my life, just being flat out fucking punched by a truck in the face, it felt good knowing that I stole that person, what that person really cares about. And, yeah, that person got in trouble, and he has anger management classes now. He doesn't go to our school anymore, because he's actually really stupid. But, yeah, if girls, ask you for something, for a favor, always do it. It's worth it at the end of the day, and it counts more than you think. We just got a triple kill right there. But, if you actually, if you basically, suck up to the girl, I guess that's not the right word, but if you are just compassionate and respectful towards a girl, and then you ask her out the right way, if you really don't feel comfortable going up to the person and asking them out like that, because I would say about 10% of people actually do it that way. If you don't feel comfortable just saying, hey, do you want to go out with me, just say, hey, do you want to, just, go see a movie or something. Don't force it too fast. You don't, go up to a girl that you don't already know. You want to build a friendship with her first, and then, realize what she likes, and, you gotta know the person first. You don't just ask out a girl you don't even know, that all you've done is seen her before, and, all of a sudden realize that she's just hot. My third girlfriend, she wasn't as hot as the second one, but, she was insanely smart. She gets, I go to, really smart school, and she just has, hundreds. I dated her for about a month, and, it was a neutral breakup. I would say it was more like me breaking up with her, but like we both were just like we couldn't really have the time to do shit on the weekends because exams were coming up and a bunch of other stuff was coming up over the summer. I was going away for the summer, and it just wasn't gonna work out. And yeah, but she was really nice. But I'm getting into the. I mean, I was really nice to her too. She was actually a new girl, and I asked her about a bunch of questions, and actually asked her like, I spent the time to actually ask her about like who she is, and a girl like a girl loves talking, and if you ask them questions, not like weirdo ask questions like, oh, what's your address? Like, just asking them questions about, like, their life and what they like. And, if you do that and you respect them and you honor them, then you'll land a pretty hot girl. I mean, she might be hot, she might not be, but you'll land the girl that you want. So this is the King RBL here. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, I'll see y'all later.